was very warm. Alright, well, welcome to FridgeArt. I'm Andrea Radick.
And I'm Kristen Plesko.
And we've been gone a while, so what happened in our leave of absence to you, Kristen?
Well, all of a sudden it became colder, and I realized...
Winter has hit Roanoke.
Yeah, the house I'm living in right now has no insulation.
Thanks.
And, yeah, thanks. Yeah, way to open a soda over my voice. But, no, the house I'm living in has no insulation, and the heat pump is only half hooked up, so my electric bills are $300 a month, and even when it was mild and like 70 degrees, like that December was really mild, and it was still very expensive. It was $4 less than $300. Fucking bullshit. It was
that's really bad.
But so basically I have been living in, and I kept the temperature basically at that point, like at basically 58 to 60 degrees, and the bill was still $300. So it's not me, like, But,
I know you're angry about your heating thing.
Yeah, but
Fuck.
Yeah, so
See what I fucking told you? Like,
yeah, Andrea's upset that her heat keeps turning on. I'm upset because my heat turns on, it does nothing. So basically, I've been living right now in a 50-degree home, and it is incredibly cold.
Turn it off.
Yeah, so
Kit Romney will fill in for me as I do this.
Yeah, so Andrea has all this nice heat, and I think it's sweltering in here because it's 73 degrees, and I'm used to 50 degrees in my home now. That's my life. It's my life. It's $300 a month to get it to $50. So I'm asking my landlords what to do about it, and it's annoying. And I feel like I'm talking to your computer like it's a psychiatrist.
Tell me about your problems, Kristen. Well, I live on the third floor, the top floor, so I get both the heat from the roof, which has like an asphalt roof to it, so it's nice and warm, and then I get all my other neighbors' heat and stuff beneath me, because it rises straight into my apartment.
Yep, I like how I went from 4 floods to not having any heat, and also the plumbing is bad, so I smell sewers.
Yeah, I mean, when you go with a cheaper property and stuff.
I've never had this problem. I've lived in cheaper apartments before, and I've literally never had this happen.
And she's pretty bad.
Like, I don't blame her necessarily. I don't think she's had anyone live upstairs before, so she probably didn't realize how awful it is. Also, her electricity is turned off, so I can't turn on her heat downstairs. So the pipes might freeze. And then I'm going to live with one of my neighbors, because I'm just going to ask them, like, if the pipes freeze, can I just stay in your guest room? Because they have a guest room. They're like, no one ever stays here.
Oh, like the people with all the lights?
Yeah.
They seem nice.
No, not the people with the lights. The D&D home, Birta and Josh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll ask them and see. I'm
sure. Because I thought you were talking about your druggy neighbors.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to...
No, I had to call 911 2 days ago in the morning because I woke up because there were like 6 rounds. Yeah, like 6 to 12 rounds of a gun went off, and I'm pretty sure it was a gun and not firecrackers, because you could hear the numbered shots of a gun. And I called the police. Oh, do you want an officer to come over? No, it's okay. I need to go to sleep. Because it was way too cold to get up and have an officer come up, and then I have to dress.
We couldn't find anything.
Well, I'm sure they... Yeah. Well, they patrol that neighborhood all the time because there are...
drug houses.
Yeah.
Dens.
There are what you would consider drug houses. So I live on the bad side of the train tracks, and it's fine if it didn't cost me $300 a month to not heat my home.
Yeah.
Because then I have to pay rent
on
top of that.
It's like, it's too expensive here, but it's even more expensive in
I think it's about the same. I think it's about the same price. Although I can actually paint, and I have all LED bulbs and stuff, but I paid for that shit. So
it's the LED bulbs that really make the difference.
Well, that's why, like, I'm gonna ask her if she can just cap my electricity bill at like $200 a month, because there's no reason it should be anywhere above that, especially if I'm miserable.
Yeah. So I went home for Christmas. That was something. Normally, like. You're so gentle about putting that down. Normally my family, and I can say this freely because I know they don't listen to these, my family, you either get the good family side or you get, like, the bad family side. Mm-hmm. That's for the thing. Or no, that's for the Clippers. And then this time I got sort of the good and the bad. Like, my dad was nice to be around, but my mom wasn't. My mom was she just seemed like she didn't want me there the entire time, and, Tell
me more about it, Andrea. How does it make you feel?
I talked with my therapist about it the entire time. I got a tattoo. I got a disfiguring face tattoo. It's on my neck. It's not disfiguring. But
well,
I'm playing a new game, and it's called Try and Look at People as They're Trying to Look at Your Tattoo.
I'm looking at it right now. It looks like you have gills, like really weird gills on one side of your neck, like you're from Waterworld. And
Maybe
you're like,
I am.
And you're like that.
I am an Aquarius. I put up my feet. I lean back in the chair. My favorite thing that happened, though, was I used to be best friends with this girl named Amy. And we were like BFFs. Yeah. Bestest of best friends. For about 5 or 6 years. And she wanted to hang out with like the slutty girl. And I was like the uncool friend who like, let's have sleepovers. Let's do innocent things. And she's like, I want to wear a lot of makeup. And she wears a shitload of makeup. She still wears a shitload of makeup. But she just kept like sort of putting me off or just sort of like kind of pushing me away. And I attended, I tried to fix that friendship for way too long. But basically it ended with me saying, fuck you, to her over the phone. And then we stopped talking for about 15 years. And so I saw her for the first time. I hung out with her. We went to dinner. My mom and me, and then her mom and her. And it was by far the most awkward fucking thing in the world. Because I was assuming, and you sort of assume this as you get a bit older, you're like, well, it's been 15 goddamn years. We've probably rounded out as individuals, and we've realized the stuff we did when we were kids was dumb. And I felt fairly burned by her, but I'm like, it's been a while. Let's give this a shot. It was good times being her friend.
Yeah.
And she was exactly the same as she was when she was 15, except she was just way, way fucking worse. So she had this. She was like a horny old lady, like the entire fucking time, and just the way that she was just talking about just objects, like she wanted to take them home and just insert them into her vagoo. And so she got like this thing of breadsticks, and she spent like 5 or 6 minutes just intimately talking about how she was gonna fuck this breadstick. And it was like a joke, like, oh, it was like a pretzel breadstick, so it was brown. Oh, these are just the right size, and she's like delicately touching the end. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to take that good little salty surprise. I'm like, oh my god, And it was the most uncomfortable thing in the world. Like, it was.
It's not like we don't make sexy jokes either. We do.
Literally ended our video thing with Merry Christmas, you cum-guzzling dragons. But I was fucking red in the face just the entire time talking to her. She was awful. Like,
she seems like there's a time and a place for a dick joke, and there's a distance you can go.
As my therapist put it, none of the jokes she made were clever. They were just like, I'm going to have sex with this breadstick. Huh? Laughs for everybody. And she was like, she's going through a divorce. That she had a really fucked up father and stuff when we were kids and stuff. We both had kind of shitty families, and that's how we bonded. Cats are just making out with each other.
He hissed at me when I pet him.
He has allergies and stuff right now, so he's trying to clear his sinuses.
So it wasn't a hiss.
He's not hissing at you.
Okay.
Because I've always thought that too, but no, he has allergies.
Yeah.
And
Because he seemed to be enjoying it, and then he did the thing, and I was like, oh, okay.
No. He just has allergies. I might look into getting him some sort of cat allergy medication.
Okay.
He suffers pretty bad with them. But what was I saying?
Talking about her divorce?
Yes, yeah. So she had a really shitty father and everything, and so she inevitably ended up dating somebody that was essentially her father. Same sort of age, same sort of... Like, he was a cop. Is a cop.
Age, too?
Yeah, he's like 48, I think.
Oh.
But she was just talking about, she's like, oh yeah, I'm getting out of this divorce, but I already got myself a new man, and, he's nice and fluffy how I like him, and... Do you remember The Amazing Bulk? I remember exactly what he looks like. You remember The Amazing Bulk?
Yeah.
You remember, like, the really obnoxious cop where he kept making these puns where he's like, maybe, did he have purple blood? And he just has, like, the stupid, like, bulgy eyes. Mm-hmm. He fucking looks like that guy, except bald.
Why is that attractive to her?
I don't know.
Like, I mean,
he's 34.
That's better.
Looks like he's 50. But, I mean, like, she's like, I'm getting better with it. And she's successful in what she's doing. She's like a security truck driver and stuff. And she really likes it. She gets a gun, and she she tells people what for, and I think she would make a fantastic police officer because she's incredibly honest, and she's always been incredibly honest.
She's bang half the force. You got to be careful about that. I mean,
but she just
really?
She just spent the entire time talking about like herself, just and it was like okay for the first 10 or 15 minutes, but it got to like the 45-minute mark, and I'm like, I'm fucking tired of you talking. Why am I here? I fucking flew all the way the fuck out here to like meet with you and like talk and have fun and, you know, get to know one another, and you're just...
You have really terrible friends from your
past.
I know.
Like...
Yeah, because, like, I've talked to some of my friends from high school, and they're literally the same people, and we can still get along and talk about, like, anime and things. You know.
It was... Times. Like, we went and we sat in the car, and then I told my mom, like, the fuck was with the breadsticks? You know? She's like, yeah, because, you know, I don't know. And I'm like, you know, I've never had that feeling that the decision I made to sort of break off a friendship was by far the best thing that I had ever done. And her mom was like, yeah, we can keep in touch through Facebook. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Don't let her, oh, that's just terrible. I really hate, like, hypersexual people, but, like, in the worst kind of way.
Well, like, that was the thing, because then they asked me, oh, how's your love life doing? And I'll tell people right now, I'm currently asexual. I don't have any sort of drive to be with anybody. And it's an issue. No, it's not okay.
Well, if you're not okay with it, then it's an issue.
That's the thing. It's like, asexuality is an answer, but it's not the answer. And it's okay to be sort of complacent, and I know not everybody is this way, but that's why I'm seeing a therapist, is I want to get this sorted out.
Because it bothers you.
Yeah, well, it's fucking weird.
Because if you're happy with it, I'd be like, please, just stay the way you are. But if you're not happy with it, then you do the thing.
If we go through everything, and it turns out this is just how it's going to be, you know, type of thing, then yeah, I'll be happy with it. But I just want to get to the root of the problem. Like,
oh, okay.
So, and that was a lot of the issue and everything. It's like, I told my mom, I was a bit inebriated at the time, but I told her about my various exploits, because I've tried dating both sides of the spectrum, because when you don't have a compass that has when you have a compass that has no arrow, you're fucking limiting yourself by just trying to do what you think you're supposed to do. Well, that's the thing. Like, that's the best that I can describe myself, is just a compass with no arrow. The compass is there, but the arrow just wherever. Like, it doesn't point to anything. It doesn't exist.
Or you want the B. Or both.
I dated briefly, you know, both sides of that. Yeah. And I told her about that, and that was like the kernel that made everything shitty for the rest of the week, because she treated me weirdly, because my mom is... It doesn't
mean like, oh man, I had this amazing cavalcade of lesbian sex. Like, you know, like
look at this baseball glove. Yeah.
Oh, I love leather.
Oh god, you know what I'm talking about? I just rip it apart with my teeth. No, it wasn't anything like that, but it was really fucking awkward, because they asked me what my sexual exploits are, and I'm just like, it's complicated, you know, and because it's not.
I just tell them to fuck off.
Well, I mean, I had two different people ask me, like, so, where's your boyfriend? And I'm like, let me tell you a story. But with, like, Amy and her mom, I just didn't. Because it was like, I'm not going to bother explaining to literally the opposite side, the farthest point away from where I could possibly be. You just haven't found the
right dick yet, right? Yeah, that's when people say that, it's like, ugh. Yeah, because
my favorite response that I've gotten, and I've gotten this twice. Once was successfully, in that he actually sent me a picture through, and I saw it, but... Twice that somebody heard about this, and they're like, let me show you a picture of my penis, because I think it's going to change your mind. And like,
why do they think that? They're weird looking.
Because the way that Jeremy at work described it to me is that certain boys who have no goddamn clue about how to talk to somebody else, much less a woman, God's sakes, cat, much less a woman, think that that's enticing to us. Somehow.
Yeah. No, it's not. That's like amazing. I'm sure guys would be, if I said like, oh man, you want to see a snapshot of my bagoo, like, or something, I don't even know, is that even attractive to guys?
Just take a picture of you taking a shit. Just from behind, like, yeah, you like this?
I'm sure people would actually be like, you know what, this is totally my fetish, and then I would just be disgusted.
FA, but
I don't understand, like, why do people care that much?
Anyways, yeah. So it was extremely awkward, and I got the tattoo on Wednesday, and then New Year's Eve was like Thursday night, and I couldn't really wear anything to wrap up, so I didn't actually go out or anything on New Year's Eve, and it was just disappointing. The entire thing was just, it was nice to see my family,
See, you say that, but it doesn't seem like it's the best thing.
Well, like, parts of my family were really nice to visit with. And, like, my dad, I got to meet my dad's new girlfriend and stuff, and she's really nice. She's, my dad made, but, like, my dad was sexism. Pleasant. That was the funniest thing, is my dad made, like, some sort of thing, like, well, women just can't do this type of thing, and we both slapped him down on it immediately. It was beautiful.
Good.
It was
I can't believe
beautiful.
Your dad does that, because my dad doesn't do that at all.
I think he needs to be shaped like an unruly bush.
Because that's like saying, 50% of the human species, garbage. They're only good for making babies. Like, that's terrible.
Yeah, but, so, that was my Christmas and everything. I found out yesterday... Yeah, it was yesterday or the day before. I found out I'm going to be exhibiting at Gen Con. I got in at the art show with Gen Con, which is super cool.
Sure it's not a secret?
No, that one I can tell people.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, the other one I can't say for a long time.
Gen Con.
Gen Con. So I will be at Gen Con, which I'm super excited
General
for.
Convention.
My dad is going to help me actually exhibit there. So if you guys are going to Gen Con, you can come see my dad. And he looks like Mr. Clean. Now he has like a shaped mustache and like a goatee-ish type of thing. Oh,
come on, Andrea's dad.
He's got... I think it looks better with it. He tried growing like a full beard before, and he just doesn't really have
it's patchy.
Quite the testosterone levels. Yeah, so he just gets like these two little like eyebrow marks over his mouth. For God's sakes, Cat. What the hell?
My dad judges other men that can't grow a full beard.
That's a weird thing to judge somebody on.
He's like, if you can't grow a full mustache, you're just not a man. He had a mustache.
What else? It took me 2 days to get out of Roanoke. Because we had super thick fog and stuff the entire time. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm working on something today that I'm gonna hopefully clear off the rest of my commission queue. Then Dobby will be a free lady. Free elf.
I need to do that, but...
I don't watch Harry Potter, but...
Dobby will be a free elf.
Right? Cat! Come here! Kid Romney has still been on his, anti-asshole medication, but, that doesn't apply, apparently, when we're talking loudly in a room.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sakes.
It sure does.
So, what do you want to look at today?
He's
literally just sitting outside of my room. Because he's yelling at my closed door.
Well, then again, I really wish I had a cat right now, because I am... very cold at home. And that's the reason I haven't been able to work.
Your mice.
Yeah, and also I have mice in my house. So, there's just all sorts of things. And then I have to answer commissioners like, oh, well, what's the update? And it's like, and it sounds like I'm making excuses, and I'm really not. Like, it's the worst thing. Like, I literally have to be at work now instead of working from home because it's too cold to work. It costs too much money to run the kerosene heater. And it's dangerous. And also I spilled kerosene on myself and I was very upset. So, luckily you can put a cigarette out on it, but, still.
Here.
There you go.
No, cat has jumped up on my lap.
Do you have something cold that you can look at? Something cold in your folder? Something cold, something new?
Wait for the cat to sit down.
Something apple, something blue?
We'll just do a FridgeArt.
Don't look at me smugly. Get around me. Yeah, he's just looking at me like, yeah, you want to be warm in the lap? I do, but I have no husbando.
I'm just gonna give him a kiss.
By the way, if there's eligible bachelors, you
I don't want to say I'm desperate for loving, but
I'm going
to advertise my love on this art podcast.
I'm desperate for warmth, not for love.
I might be doing a guest thing with. There's a guy in our art group that he also runs a podcast, and I might be the guest person to talk about Otherkin. I am not an Otherkin, but I watch a lot of like Otherkin help blogs and stuff, and that sort of shit is incredibly fascinating.
I think his website's explodingdinosaur.com or something.
Yeah, I think
it's like it's his webcomic, which I'm sure would link to his website. But
yeah, so it's, I think you're right. It is like exploding dinosaur.
Yeah, something close to that.
So he's trying to push Beazle over so he can get to his sweet
nipples.
Yeah, sweet teats. There you go.
Ah, geez.
Something cold. Okay, look away for a second.
Okay, I'm just gonna watch your cat's nipple a little bit.
Yeah, they're gonna start slurping soon. Something cold?
Yeah.
You
gotta wonder, can you imagine if
yeah, we can do this one. This one's a winter one.
Can you imagine if you were trapped with another human being and you just decided through your, psychosis to just start nippling on them? Like, just Like, please just let me drink from your nipples.
Please don't make weird suckling sounds. Come on. Oh, God. Okay, we're just gonna have to talk over it.
Yeah, it's just gonna happen. I don't think there's anything we can do.
Is
that a pangolin?
It is.
What the hell is going on with its head?
What? Lots of issues.
Oh my God! It has a hat, and it's a pangolin. There's literally nothing to hold the hat onto. That's like you know. That's all. Honestly, that's like, you know, what are the yarmulkes? Like, how do they keep it in their head if they're bald?
I thought they pin it down.
But what happens if you have no hair?
Suction. It's like maybe they just paint like a plunger type of thing.
Yeah. Like, because we had to wear doilies on our head for the cult I was a part of when I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah, and we had to wear a special robe in a cult, and also some of the guys wore yarmulkes because I guess it was a Jewish Christian. It was called Job's Daughters, and just take it as you will. There's nothing good about that organization, even if you're religious. Nothing good about it.
Kristen inadvertently joined a cult.
Yep, my mom didn't realize it until she came to one of the meetings, and then as we were leaving, she's like, "You're not coming here again." Because it was 3 hours of basically just garbage. Like, I sit to the left and the west of the junior princess. My duty is to... And I was like the junior custodian or some shit. What does that mean? I don't know. But that is a dumb hat. If I ever did see one.
So this is a commission.
I know, because you don't usually... Why? Oh, my God. What?
Do you like my sassy... So you remember the theory that everything is trees? This was dead in the middle of that.
Why? What's happening with the snow? Why is it... What?
I don't know.
Is there like a Jell-O sheet underneath him? Like, what the hell is that? That's not snow. That's not what anything...
It is snow. This is the bottom of the tree over here.
Oh my God, Andrea.
And then, the perspective may be a bit broken or non-existent.
Andrea, what is going on there? That's not perspective. That's just abstract art at this point. Like,
it's so bad. Do you like how there's no sort of leaves or anything in the entire picture, but there's just two here in the bottom?
Andrea, I still look at that damn hat. Like, why did he actually tell you to put the hat on the penguin? Why not put it on the tip of his tail or something? Because
it's fucking dumb, Kristen.
Why not have like the Russian hat where at least you can tie it with the underneath your chin? So that would make a little bit more sense. It wouldn't fall out, you know. Like, that would make more sense.
Because he said, she said, I have a vision in the future, and a person named Kristen Pluskow is going to review this and get really, inexplicably angry at this hat balancing on this pangolin head.
It doesn't make me as angry as cigarette smoke.
Yeah, give it time. I'm just going to zoom in for you.
What the hell is the foot going on, too? Is there another hat on the foot?
Zoom in.
God, Andrea, that...
Do you like how obviously
why does some of them have pine... Why does it look like a...
Here's the feet.
Why does it look like it has dog feet, even though it's a pangolin?
I thought pangolin do actually have,
No, they have, claws, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, we're looking it up now. We don't know.
For fuck's sake. So, when I was registering, let me just unsubscribe to my own work's email.
Don't you want to know about all our goodies?
Well, that's the thing. Is I signed up for the pre-release, and
he's like, accidentally...
No, I didn't do that. The whatchamacallit guy did.
The secret is already be signed up.
I work here. I don't need your dang emails. I used to do.
I used to make them.
To make the freaking news.
She's being really sarcastic, and then they're just going to fire her based on,
they'll get a kick out of it. Your comments have been recorded.
Your comments are going to be...
God damn it. No. There we go. What'd you say?
Pangolin claws.
Dog
yeah, you kind of got sidetracked there.
Well, that's because...
I think pangolins have...
Don't comment.
I'm not commenting on anything. I'm not commenting on what I see on your screen, other than that... Pangolin, that's so dumb. They don't have... Yeah, see, they have completely different feet. Yeah, see?
They're not dog feet.
Yeah, they're sure not dog feet at all. Because if you look at that, that's pretty... It looks
How about
its
like front claws? You like these front claws?
Oh, okay, so there you go. I see, because, they walk like a little dinosaur. So their feet are completely different. So you're just wrong. You ever think about that? Past Andrea? Yeah, pangolin walk on, because they have long front claws, so they basically walk on their hind legs like a dinosaur.
Like old men.
Yeah, so...
old hunched over men.
Yeah, they use their tail for balance, and then they use their claws for digging. That's how I know they have different claws than dogs. Just saying, Andrew.
Here, let me just show you something that's going to make you angry.
I'm already angry. Oh my god. Andrea, why did you use, like, the most basic brush? Like, that is so not good.
Because this was done in, like, 2008. 2009.
A buttered brush.
So, one of our coworkers, she's Slovakian?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, so we heard her talking to her dad on the phone, and she was eating buttered chicken. And, she said buttered chicken in English. It's like, buttered chicken. And we both cracked up laughing.
And she didn't know why we were doing it.
Yeah. She doesn't realize that type of stuff. So, we asked her what buttered chicken is in Slovakian. And then Kristen misspoke and said it was slimy chicken, and then I misspoke and said it was buttered bitch.
It was great.
It's my favorite type of insult.
Yeah, buttered bitch is pretty much the best insult I've ever heard, because it not only or buttered. I guess she said it was more like a prostitute.
It's technically like buttered whore.
Buttered whore.
I like buttered bitch more though.
Buttered bitch just rolls out the tongue in a really pleasant way. It reminds me of like a dog like with tanning oil on it or something, like like a buttered bitch.
That's literally the most literal thing you could ever think of.
I know.
I like to think of the insult buttered bitch like a dog covered in butter.
Well, like buttered chicken
buttered
isn't really like buttered chicken. It's just
yes,
it's like fried chicken, but then there's like it's in like the thing. It's in the sauce. That's
not descriptive. Okay.
It's in like garam masala sauce or whatever the hell it is. I don't know Indian food. It was good. It was good. I had it too. I had buttered bitch as well.
She had buttered bitch as well. Yeah. But this pangolin.
What's happening? Why is there just like a corner of the tree up there? Like, what's the point of that?
Because I was trying to do like it was like between the part that you could see it in the leaves, but I didn't put enough leaves in the way because I was really proud of either the pangolin or this fucking like matchstick looking tree here.
I didn't even realize that was... You said it was a leaf, and it didn't register in my mind that it's actually a damn leaf there. And there's no point for it to be there.
Nope.
Like, you could have literally erased that corner
framing?
bit. Both 4 corner bits. You already framed it. You already framed it. There's something going off in 3 different directions. You got
Look at how extreme this angle is, though.
It's not good. It reminds... like the anime one I did? The one with the girl and the guy? It was also at an extreme angle like this. And it's just
the one where the town was right behind them.
No, the town was either 5,000 miles away.
That one wasn't at an extreme angle. Because you said it originally was.
Originally
but then
was.
You
I fixed it. I can't remember, but that is kind of an extreme angle.
It is,
or
and it was much more extreme before.
Like, see, I don't get it, because like you could have made it you could have made an interesting tree by looking at like a bonsai tree. And then, like, you could have had, like, something more interesting than just a straight tree, and not had to have that weird angle. Adria, I'm judging you.
So I didn't know how to do snow, obviously. It looks like waves of snow, and I use waves lightly, because it doesn't even really look like waves, are, like, sort of coming up along this bottom, or the bottom of this tree.
It's a snow sea.
Yeah, I remember this looking okay when I first did it, but...
It's like Jell-O.
It does sort of look like Jell-O,
like,
and then
really,
these are mountains.
Yeah, it looks like badly rendered Jell-O, and then for some reason
it just goes a million miles away and it's a fucking mountain
that
has no detail in it.
The problem is, like, why does the mountain snow end like right above the branch? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just awful. Like, it basically just looks like it's on like a pile of Jell-O. Like, if you imagine, okay. Right. Like, imagine the pangolin is on, like, the edge of a treed cliff or something, and then the stuff below it is just Jell-O. It's just like a pond of Jell-O. Like, that's literally what it could be, and it would look the same.
You see, I put some marks over here, obviously, Kristen. I put some marks that...
Like, you could edit it, and it would still look like a Jell-O pond.
Yeah, no, this is pretty
That's
bad.
the problem.
Good.
That's the problem. It's not a good optical illusion.
No, it fails.
Also, it's right in the middle of the composition, and that would be, I think that would be fine. But it's just like but then there's like the mountains, and then like the Jell-O.
I think it's really just the slanty mountains that really throw me off. That I really don't like. I mean, I don't like any of it, but I don't like that more.
I just don't understand the angle because you don't need that.
I haven't been able to scrub my tattoo area. I have to like gently wash it, which means I can't like scrub right behind my ears, and it's just like ugh. I feel like a dirty homeless person.
You just scratch it a little bit, just exfoliate. No, behind your ears.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm doing.
Well, in the shower.
Oh, in the shower.
Like, you don't exfoliate?
Yeah.
You don't have a... No.
I do.
Well, then just, do it there. Did you know the Romans used to basically rub their bodies with oil and then scrape off the dead skin? That's how they took baths.
Thank you, Wilson. From over the... So, at work, Kristen sits over this partition, and she'll just have her eyes and her nose just sort of above it, and then she tells me facts, like she's fucking Wilson from Home Improvement. He's like, did you know that the Inca people had a word for this, Tim? Oh, and it was called love. No, that was the melon.
That's yep. And then that's
He's
that's
the
what
real
I am.
buttered bitch.
Yep. I was just the. Yep.
So
that's not good.
Let's go through all this Pangolin here.
Oh god, I don't even want to look at it.
Well,
oh my god, why is its front face so flat?
Yeah, why does it just have like a big rectangle? It has like Sonic, like not Sonic. It's just
Sonic the Hedgehog syndrome.
Oh well, look at his nose. Look at where his nose is.
Yeah,
and it's just like like on his cheek.
Like I'm looking at it. I know it's a pangolin just based on the fact that it's a mammal and it has scales on it. But it makes me really angry.
Yeah, like the scales of the pangolin and stuff are just really puffed out. He looks like a fish with bloat. And this was done around...
I'm surprised you know about bloat.
That's because we talked about it in a different one.
Oh,
also,
that's true.
I used to have fish.
Oh, well, I forget about that.
I haven't always hated fish, Kristen. We're not so different, you and I.
Well, when I do, I prefer Dos Equis, right?
Those neons. But,
I hate the scales by its neck, like at the throat part of its neck, and it's just like not following the pattern. And also, there's just too many black lines. There's too many damn black lines. It's not what pangolin looks like.
No, it's not. I just like his nose. Like I didn't really have the foresight to just put like no real, not his full fucking nose on the side of his head.
His head, like
his eyes are gross.
Also, his like head is very long, but his eyes are very close to his nose, so it just looks just odd.
Yeah, it's not good. That's why it's in this folder.
It's like wearing a hat on the back of your neck.
Do you like this where I just didn't clean it up?
God,
just this
awful.
Area. Oh yeah.
God, like the pine cone bar, especially its back where it just becomes
in.
fish scales, but it's not very good. It's just very flat for some reason.
How about where I try to add? Look at how where his forearm would have to be. Would be like over here, you know.
Yeah.
If he's sort of laying on it, and then look at where his hip goes in at. It's like right.
It's like Barney the dinosaur, where it just has arms like midway down his body.
His elbows are more or less attached to his hips.
That's. I like that. Literally, the feet probably bother me the most. Like
I hate that it's the same sort of marks on both the pangolin scales and the tree bark.
The stained glass tree bark.
Yeah, the stained glass tree bark.
It's just kind of a greasy looking painting, and I don't like it.
Yeah, like I said, this was
very
literally done probably in the same month as the fish one was. Our first one.
It's so greasy, and then why like where the base of its tail starts? Why does the pattern just get all fucked up? Like why? Why didn't you
talking about down here?
No, up a little bit, like near
You're
its foot.
About
yeah, like right. Yeah, like and also like just that whole area is just garbage. And then like because it's like it's not that hard to make scales. In fact, they look like.
I would look at them over here. Look at that. Look
even...
at the bottom of this. It just looked like it's sort of chopped off, and then it just has like some crap coming up around the side.
Like it's
just coming around the other side.
It's just a pattern.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is like I just made generic scales, and then I started like coloring them in. Like, I remember doing a lot of detail on just the scales to start. This is a good example of... Yeah, well, you start wide, and then you work your way in and stuff. But I didn't do that with this one. I started with the scales, because I like drawing scales, and I think I like drawing trees, because lines, for some reason.
And it's a very brown tree. How unrealistic.
Bees.
In fact, I think the tree would be about the same color as the pangolin. Like, I mean, not an actual pangolin, not a...
Like, I think I just made it... Oh, this chair's falling apart. I think I just made it, like, redder just because everything was blue.
Mm.
Like, that was an intentional, artistic choice.
You could have chosen like the like one of the eucalyptus trees. They have different colored bark, and it's still very interesting. They have like green, red, and like blue.
Modern
bark.
me would have done that, yeah, but not past me.
Past you should have known better.
Done. Get her done better.
That's just yawning. Oh my god, Andrea. The scales make me angry. The fact that I'm surprised you didn't look at a reference for the pangolin just to see.
I did.
Because look at its feet. It's completely different.
It's fucking forelimbs.
It's literally flat like paper.
It looks like a fork covered in scales.
I mean, how else are you gonna get those termites out?
Oh my god, it just looks like Sonic a lot. Like it looks like Wolverine claws. That's what it looks like. Something where it's just very equal, just coming straight up out of its wrist.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's not good. Also, then the scales are even fucked up on that. Like, you couldn't follow a pattern. It's just like, I'm not going to do it where it starts right in the middle of the first.
Not gonna what?
Next. You know how it's you do the scale and it starts from the middle of the last scale, and it's just not happening there. I don't get it.
You want to come up here? Then come up
He's
here.
going to have a bad time with ants. The reason their scales are so interlocking is so the ants can't bite them.
I know.
Okay, well, it didn't work out. This pangolin is broken.
This pangolin is dead.
Also,
as soon as it tries to go for some ants, they're just going to go straight through to his skin.
I don't like the black lines.
Yeah, no, I don't think I used black over here.
You used a lot of black.
I did. I did not use a... Wow, look at it.
She's zooming in and out very fast. God, it's just... Andrea, like I see it, I'm like...
Do you like the snow up here?
It's so greasy. It's so greasy looking. And it just looks like you spent about 2 seconds on a snow plop up there. Also, why is there a tiny bit of leaves in the upper left corner? There's no reason for that.
Where are they even from?
There's no reason for that.
Not this branch. There's no leaves on this branch.
There's no reason for that.
It only has one branch.
You could have done, like, branches coming from, like, the tree, so it looked like he climbed up the tree, but it just looks like he's a fucking pangolin that got stuck in a tree like a cat.
He just was sort of launched from the sky.
But also, he's part dog. And also, he's a magic cat.
There's no footsteps of him going up there.
He could have been from behind the tree, maybe. I mean, if you really want to, like... I'm really upset about a lot of things in this picture, and...
I know.
You know... Like, just the
That's why
hat.
it's included.
Just the damn hat. Like, and I know a commissioner... Like, see, and the nice thing about commissioners that usually pay more money for art is that they generally don't have ideas that are dumb, necessarily. Which is... And it's not necessarily
a dumb idea.
Well, no. It's just that if you can't put, like... Like, I've done things like that
before. They had a pangolin
where...
character that they wanted in a winter scene.
Okay.
The rest of this was my mistake.
What, putting the hat on it? You
could have put sure. I don't think it originally had a hat. Cause I think I added the hat.
Oh, son of a bitch. Because you could have literally... See, yeah, the pangolin in a snow scene isn't a bad idea, but you could have put a scarf on it, and that would make sense a little bit more.
I could have put some actual background instead of the worst thing ever, as well.
Could have put a scarf on instead of a fucking hat on its neck.
Yeah.
Like a yarmulke. A neck yarmulke and neckaya. Yamanek. I'm sorry, Jewish people, that I've just offended, but trust me, I was a part of a cult. And they did that.
You can't
Don't judge me too bad.
She was part of a cult.
I pinned doilies in my hair because that was necessary to cover your hair in the eyes of God. So stupid.
That sounds pretty stupid.
It was dumb.
Do I have anything else for this?
No.
It's greasy. I used too much white. I used too much black.
Yeah. You didn't follow the pattern for the scales. Does it have a little bit of
blush on its eyes?
Please. No, it's just, I think that's the sunlight.
It does.
Come on.
Oh,
I like its tiny anime eye. It looks like the tiniest Yu-Gi-Oh eye, like, in there. Like, it's like...
That's what I was saying. It looks like a little, like, Sonic eye. Like, it looks way too goddamn anime
connects.
for good.
It connects in the middle, so this would be Yu-Gi-Oh! Very tiny Yu-Gi-Oh!
Maybe it just has scales over the middle of it, but it's just a big...
God. Can you imagine
eye.
that? Oh, no. So it's basically a Zaku from Gundam.
I don't know Gundam. You keep referencing Gundam. I don't know.
Gundam is a very
Kristen has her hands out right now like she's measuring how big of a fish she caught.
No, it's just I figured
the double chop.
Gundam is like Star Wars
to
Japan.
Fish this time.
Yeah, it's something that I think a lot of anime people should know about, or at least be familiar with when you say a Zaku, or you say, like, you know, the characters from the original show.
You also grew up in Japan.
I didn't watch Gundam there. I watched other shows. Like,
did you hear that Japan is making a life-size Gundam?
think they already have.
I don't think it's complete.
Do you mean one that works, or one that's just... Because they made one that's already, like, they made one that's a statue, and it's... No, they're really... Like, Gundams, like, if you really look at them, they're really stupid.
Yeah, I know. That's what I tell you every single time you bring up Gundams.
I like some of the designs on... Like, I like the
very
flag...
small fish.
Yeah, I know. I like the flag, but they're not Gundams. They're just in the Gundam 00 universe. There's flags, which are, like, the North American Alliance has them, and they're just cooler looking, but they kind of just look like Evas.
They all look the same because they're just people robots.
I like how long their legs are and how big their feet are.
Did you ever...
And you just, like, they can make the best wine.
Speaking of, did you ever get your gift for the Christmas thing? You know, you accidentally bought one?
Oh, yeah. It finally came, but I've been so cold, I haven't had time to...
Yeah, you said you had to, like, assemble it or something?
I have to, yeah.
Would you like your gift? It relates to the conversation. Hold on.
It relates to the conversation? Oh,
Close
God.
your eyes because I didn't wrap it.
Okay, I'm closing it. Oh, Jesus.
So, if you want to tell them what happened.
Oh, well, basically, apparently, so what happened was we were doing a Secret Santa between, like, the 5 designer people.
Yeah, we do Secret Santa at work, so Kristen accidentally thought that she had me, so she bought me a gift. So I ended up going and buying Kristen a gift. Alright.
Oh.
It's a Gundam,
awesome.
but it's a fire Gundam.
Oh my God!
And it just has fucking flames attached to every part of it.
That's
I saw
amazing.
it in there, and it was just...
Oh my God! I like its tiny Gundam head, but then it's on fire.
Like, if you see the actual...
It's Tri-Burning Gundam.
Yeah, that's what the actual one looks like. It just has fucking flames coming out of it. Oh my God.
Oh, this is the sexist one that I didn't watch. Apparently, Gundam Tri was like the women characters were only used to breed the next generation of Gundam pilots. Which I
qualify as sexist, or is that just...
I don't know.
Fucking crazy.
Actually, I like the colors on it better than most of the other Gundams.
Well, you can put on the flames or take off the flames as you want. I just saw it in this fucking case, and it's just covered in flames. Oh my God,
that is so good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrea. This is so beautiful. Look,
it was
Gundam
relevant to the
Tri,
conversation.
the most sexist of all the Gundams.
Good. And the cheapest, too. We have a $20 limit, so I had to... It's $19.95. The other ones were like $35 and $40 and stuff. I'm like, the one that has...
Actually, the fire makes it looks kind of cool.
It looks in there, but you actually look at the thing. It's fucking ridiculous. It's amazingly ridiculous.
I've built one before, actually.
It literally looks like if you have those fires. If you have like the fire from Lego that you put in like the little dragon's mouth, it looks like a Gundam where you can just stick those fires everywhere onto it.
Good. And did they have a built one?
Yeah, they had a built one, and I'm like, oh, look at this fucking thing.
No, like I actually built one with my host brother. We both bought Gundams, and since we couldn't speak to each other very well because he couldn't speak English well, and my Japanese was just god awful, and so we basically played Gundam together. So we built Gundams, and we just like crashed them around. It was actually really fun. I'm a child. I'm a child, and I was playing with another child. So, but I was 15. That's fine.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's 50. He was younger, but I think he was like 10. So.
Were you all dialed up and getting sexy about breadsticks stuff?
No, I wasn't into that. I wasn't into boys until literally I was 19, and then I swore off them until I was 25.
I never got into it. That's why I'm at the therapist.
That's fine. No, trust me. Like, you know, like I really wasn't like after my first boyfriend, I still wasn't very interested. I was like, well, I have college to do, so I didn't really get another boyfriend from 19 until 25.
I had a really shitty boyfriend, and that sort of kept me off of it for about 8 years.
Yeah. Yeah, shitty boyfriends. By the way, don't be a shitty boyfriend if you're a boyfriend. So
just a word of the wise. Don't do it.
Thank you for the Gundam. I'll have to bring. You'll have to bring your thing Monday or something.
Well, neither of us are at work on Monday.
Well, or whatever.
Wednesday.
Like, yeah. Because I have it, and I think you'll like it, and it's relevant, I think, to your interests.
Okay.
But basically, I ordered it, and then the next day shipping cost. No, just the next day shipping was basically. No, it has nothing to do with it. But the next day shipping, basically, it was like, okay, you can pay $14 more, and it'll be here. And it was literally like a day less than what it was already going to be. But then for some reason, when they shipped it, they're like, oh, by the way, instead of the 22nd, it's going to come on the 28th.
I've heard quite a number of people have had some sort of issue with trying to ship something through Christmas. Like, everything got delayed super bad.
Amazon didn't. Everything I ordered for Amazon literally came the next day or two. Like, no issues at all. Because I ordered some last-minute stuff for my dad, and my mom did, too. And they literally came the next day. So
Gundam Unicorn.
Because I tried to return something, and by that point, like, I had ordered it like a couple hours before, and it was already too late. It was already being shipped. And it was like, and this is literally the like a couple days before Christmas. I'm like, I cannot believe that I said take your time with the shipping, and you literally did not take your time with the shipping. The one time I want you to.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. Thank you for the Gundam Tri-Fighter. I can't wait to build it and then have him fight Lucina on my desk because I have a Lucina Figma.
It's about this big.
It's gonna be good. She's gonna be fighting it pretty good.
Good. All right.
She's gonna be kicking it.
We will come back with Kristen's then. Boop boop boop. I know.
Well, welcome to Mini Fridge. My name is Kristen Plesko.
It's not Mini
Fridge.
Damn
it! I screwed up. Okay, should I stop?
No, we'll keep it.
Oh, okay.
Keep it, Kristen.
Jeez,
this is your artwork.
We just talked about doing a Mini Fridge.
FridgeArt.
Oh shit! And we're back.
And we're back.
I'm not very good at this. All right. Well, I'm sitting in the chair of knowledge, and we have something.
You can minimize that if you want. Okay, we can do that.
I don't know how to. Here, a new open image, a new tab. Is that?
Just scroll in.
There we go. And let me. I don't know how to Windows. This is very difficult.
You can minimize
it. I'm very slowly going over there.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
There we go.
All right. So here's
So you want to tell me about your creation here?
Yeah. Basically, it was fan art for someone on DeviantArt. This is when I first came on. I went on DeviantArt. I'm not going to say who it is because I'm just not. But yeah, basically, I drew one of their characters, and it's a griffin that's purple and also has a unicorn horn.
I'm just bending over.
Yeah, Andrea has a tiny rubbery Obi-Wan in her hand, and she took it out of his fighter.
I've just been bending him, and I look down, and I look like I'm trying to get him to suck something. He's so he was in like some sort of TIE fighter, some
that's
sort
not
of
a TIE fighter. That's the
whatever the hell it is. It's something from the third movie.
Yeah,
and I didn't realize that he's incredibly rubbery. Like he's twisting and dancing up a storm.
Yeah,
he's built in he's in a sitting position, but I'm just like I'm using like his legs and his head and just sort of squeezing them together, and I didn't realize that he's just pushing himself towards his own crotch.
Gosh. He's tried really hard, but the Force hasn't shown him the way yet.
The Force says that's not cool.
Anakin, you were like a brother to me.
That's the other thing. So we both saw The Force Awakens.
Yeah,
we're not gonna spoil it too much.
Yeah, we're not gonna spoil it at all. We don't have to spoil anything.
Yeah.
Well,
we liked it. I liked it for its destructive. It paid attention to details with its destruction and its explosions, and that makes me very happy. If somebody is very detail oriented, and I watch those types of things, and I do like the actual dialogue between people. Yeah. Oh my god!
And also the dialogue was you like the character. Oh, gross! She's like rubbing around. Oh god! It feels like. You know what it feels like? Like he feels like dried oil paint. Like just a big glob of dried paint. It's nasty.
Bend his head towards his crotch. Like it's really soothing because he has a lot of bounce back to him.
Oh yeah. You go, Obi-Wan. Oh, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Kenobi, not in front of the kids.
Just moving his head around like a joystick, and he just looks like he's like
not in front of the younglings.
He just looks like he's just having a great time, like he's freaking out.
Yeah, but Andrea apparently hasn't seen the Revenge of the Sith or whatever.
I saw the first. I saw the first of the prequels, the episode 1, and I was so angered by it. I didn't see the second or the third one.
Oh, it's so good. The pod racing was basically the third one is the best one by far, and I mean the best in the best possible way. It's just fantastic. But no, I recommend The Force Awakens. I like the characters. I think the characters are lovable. And she's still rubbing his
I'm not rubbing it. I'm just moving his head around. He's just like, what?
God, what a...
Sorry, I'm going to put it down. There you go.
So, yeah. So if you guys haven't seen The Force Awakens,
that's good.
We both do.
I also saw with my mom the movie Sisters.
That's a terrible choice.
It's good for moms. It's alright.
My mom went to see Force Awakens.
Good. My mom doesn't like the Star Wars.
Well, not like my parents are huge fans of it. Dad said the first couple of movies were really good, Kristen. He was the one who showed me it on TV, and basically I watched it with him. And then they had the Yub Nub song at the very end of it. And it's like, when the Ewoks are dancing, and then the Force Ghosts are like, yeah, you did it! And then it's just the end, and it was just like, this is Star Wars, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. And then, but I realized that it's campy as hell. And
the other reason I bought this thing is it just says try burning Gundam on the side.
Why don't you try burning Gundam?
Exactly. It's just like, you know how you talk about Gundam? Why don't you try burning Gundam? I saw one other movie. I saw the SpongeBob SquarePants Sponge Out of Water movie. It's on Amazon. It's actually really good. I thought it was dog shit. I thought it was going to be dog shit.
The first one was good.
The first one was okay, and the second one it has a lot of really, really good music in it.
Like the lady with the cat, but she was actually just the anglerfish's tongue. In the first one, the really old one.
I think Kristen would really like it. I
love SpongeBob.
I have an Amazon Prime subscription, so it's for free on there. So watch it for free.
I have it as well on my TV.
Okay, then why don't you do it?
Because it's cold in my house, and I don't.
That doesn't impede your ability to watch a movie.
It's so.
In fact, that helps you stop moving, so you can warm up.
Well, I just got an electric blanket, so now I can actually watch things.
Now you've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, because before
when it gets colder than 35 degrees.
Yeah, before I actually could not move and be in my I either had to have the heater in the room, and she's bending over one's head still. It's just.
I'm sorry. He has two little nubs, so I just bent them all the way
Kama Sutra, Kenobi Sutra. There is. That's.
He's just bending his fucking legs just through his. I'm sorry.
He was an incredibly wooden character in the prequels.
Yeah.
And except the 2 lines he did that were actually really good, and it's really? You just all of a sudden decided to emote. Yeah, you like it. You like it, Kit Romney. You like Obi-Wan. Alright, so...
But yeah, so this is your pink thing. He has a dropsy mouth thing going on.
Yeah. You like how his eyes are 2 different sizes?
Yeah, and as you misspoke, they're also on different sides.
Yeah.
Because it looks like one is really slanted in, and the other one is flat on.
Oh, that's so bad. And also the shading is so soft, and so I didn't really follow the line, so you see the dark shading. It's just not very good. Kit Romney is scratching things because he's a cat and loves to do things annoying.
Well, also, I feed them at 6, and it's 5:38 right now, so...
No, okay.
Oops-a-days.
You like the thing
I like your pillow shading. I like your gross pillow shading.
It's gross, yeah.
You have your hair wings again.
Yeah.
And you just sort of put some points. I really just like the sort of disgusting horn he has. And it's the most that it literally looks like if somebody grew out a toenail really long, and it was also a horn. That just looks disgusting. It's the top of that blue. Horn. Yeah, it looks like it's made of fungus or half molding cheese.
I think it's an optical illusion. That is black, but
it must be my screen though.
It's an optical illusion because that is the worst purple in the universe.
Illusion.
No, I really think
the illusion is it's a picture.
No, well, I mean, it looks like it's blue, but it's actually just garbage.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the pillow shading's disgusting.
Yeah.
He also looks like some sort of Muppet. Just, that mouth is, ugh.
Yeah, you like that? It's because I wanted him to look up a little bit, but I didn't use a reference. I didn't use anything.
He just, you can see the top of his head, and you can see the side and the bottom of his head, and that's why he just looks like a balloon covered in hair.
Yeah.
Ugh. If this thing was real, its head would just slam straight on the ground because its body's not strong enough to hold up.
It's a baby, Andrea.
Yeah. And babies, human babies,
that's true.
Can't sit up real well, can they?
I just hate how there's no there's a general idea of where lighting should be, but it's like a ghost. Nothing.
It's sort of everywhere.
The shading is just.
What the fuck is it sitting on?
No, that was a...
Is that a bubble texture?
No, this, I used Paint Shop Pro, which is not Photoshop, because I didn't know how to pirate at the time, and it was a special brush that went from, I guess it was really terrible, it looks like a little bow tie, I guess, and then you basically it goes in and out of the bow tie pattern, and it is just between purple and white.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
Oh my god, she's quoting... the third Star Wars movie.
He has his hands. This figure has its hands in a sit type of position, so its hands are down by the side. So they're really thin, they are paper thin. And I just sort of have them up and around, and I was just sort of waving his hands side to side, and then shaking his head around.
Yeah.
Like he was dancing.
There was no reason Anakin had to get his legs cut off at that point. He could have literally just floated away on the lava boat. We talked about this. We talked about this for an hour yesterday, and it's just stupid. It's just it doesn't make any sense, half the decisions they make in those movies. And I understand sometimes it's fine, but yeah, no, this is worse than getting your legs cut off and then catching on fire. This is not good.
Or making camel sounds when you're assembled as Darth Vader.
By the way, what they cut out during that clip, the assembling Darth Vader thing on YouTube, basically they cut out Padme was giving birth at the same time. So they basically, yeah. So when the guy said Emperor Palpatine was taking her life force as he was building up Darth Vader.
Yeah,
that makes it a lot.
We go to Blam, which is Big Lick Art Meat.
That's the name of our city, by the way, Big Lick.
Roanoke used to be called Big Lick because that's the name of a river around here, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a river.
It's Roanoke River, but I guess it used to be Big Lick River.
Well, nobody wants to live in Big Lick, do they? Because gross.
Small Lick. Sensual Lick River.
No, that's even worse. So what is it on? It looks like a bubble texture.
It was
looks like
a really
records.
shitty brush. It was a really shitty brush that I used, and I'm not sure why. And this was something that was drawn
2004.
2004. Yeah, you like that really bad fuchsia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, it was a pen drawing that I scanned in and I bitmapped in MS Paint. And then
you colored the brightest yellow cheese-like
I didn't know what
horn.
color was. Also, this is on a CRT monitor, so I forgive nothing.
Move it to the CRT monitor. Let's see what it looks like.
CRT.
Yeah,
that's not CRT. Are the big fat ones, Andrea? That's an LCD. Get your facts straight. By the way, the government can.
Don't tell me about the government. Just
the government can look at your CRT monitor.
Oh God, it's even worse over there.
It's
so much pinker. Like, at least this one, you can tell there's a purple in the background. It's just, ugh.
It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's also the purple is disgusting. The shading just doesn't follow the lines at all. It's just I was well, the shading is about
shading.
This
it's
way.
Just wherever.
Yeah, God. And then the lines have no variation, so it's already disgusting. And that yellow. And the purple background. Why did I do that?
I don't know. You're you. You tell me.
Well, it was Paint Shop Pro, and I didn't have a tablet.
I just keep looking at that beak. That just gross ass beak.
Yeah, it's not good.
Ugh. I also like his sort of chin underneath it.
Yeah, you like his chin?
The one line.
The one chin line?
Or it's more or less just
No, I like to imagine he has a cleft chin, and it's just but I didn't paint it well
He looks
enough.
like he has an underbite.
Yeah, it kind of does. I think that's how I drew chocobos, basically, too, is with except their nose was bigger.
I like your line variation.
You mean
it's a joke? There's no line variation.
Do you like the really terrible texture on it? You could see
Does
where
it have texture?
No. Basically, you know how the flow of the brush was bad, and because I was using a Windows 98 at that point, and it was just not good.
A Windows 98 in 2004.
Oh no, we were using Windows XP. I'm sorry. Because we had just gotten a Windows XP, I think, at that point. But we had Windows 95 before that. And I can't remember when it was destroyed by viruses, but I think it was probably a little before this.
Immediately?
No.
Immediately destroyed by viruses?
No, it lasted a long time. We bought it in 94. Yeah,
I like that your guy here has the same problem as my pangolin did, where it just, the hips sort of connect straight to the elbows.
Yeah.
Because that line is pretty much there.
Yeah, I don't think I knew what I was doing, and I'm sure I didn't. Also, its tail, for some reason, is just coming right out of the side.
Yep.
And also, the ground, it looks like it's slightly levitating on that terrible ground because of the
It does.
shadow.
Your shadow and stuff is more distant from where it's actually touching.
You know what I think I did? I think I burned to color this. That must have been why the colors.
Yeah.
That's why the colors are so bad. By the way, never use burn to color things unless you're literally in a cave, and even then, don't do it. There's no reason to burn. Just pick your own colors and get out. So otherwise you're going to have terrible... That's why it looks so gross in that. I bet that's why the tracking is all wrong.
Yeah, and I bet you that's why the beak is that sort of gross, higher contrast.
Yeah, that must have been the...
It must have burned and dodged.
Yeah. Yeah, but here...
Everybody does it. Nobody likes to admit it because they shouldn't.
There's a better version. Here we go. Let's go... Let's just open this one.
Oh, crap, man. Oh, God, that's disgusting.
Yeah, you like it?
No? Oh, my God. Use that. That's awful. Is that the embossed tool?
It's literally like I think it's like I don't know, whatever the PrintShop Pro.
That's disgusting.
Had it. Yeah, I thought it looked cool. It looked like it was made out of metal. And then it's basically
I like how its feet are I thought like the black shadow underneath was the feet. and that whole area sort of lost God, that's awful looking, Kristen.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that was in the photo bucket too. I don't even know why it's in there. I think because I was trying to get Gaia online commissions. I was like, look at the neat things I can do.
I'm a pretty skilled artist. I can burn and dodge, actually, in the same picture.
Yeah. You know what
there was somebody, this was a guy at the yesterday, he's like, yeah, I used to burn.
Yeah.
He's a bit, I'm like, oh.
Don't ever do that, ever.
Don't.
Because then you'll get something, oh God, you can see look at how low quality it is.
Yeah, I can see all your lines and shit in there.
You
could put that on a t-shirt.
Oh, God.
Kristen, you should put that on a t-shirt.
No.
And then wear it. And it'll be like the albatross around your neck.
No, it's just not very good. Then I think I have like a lighter version because I wasn't sure like if I wanted to. And it's better because it's not burned as badly, but it's just not good. Nothing about this is good. Everything is bad.
Yep.
There you go. All right.
Let's just stick with the embossed and the other one. Could you save those to my shit folder? Actually.
Yeah. Let me save in this shit folder. They're just so bad. I'd love to, yeah, I keep saying, God, I'd love to redo that. I'd love to redo this to show people, like, how they can take, like, something that is just not good and then figure out how to make it better.
Could you do it with those same lines? You're in the shit folder. That's the
old
past,
shit?
Not past shit, just in regular shit.
Oh, shit.
Go to the shit folder. There you go.
Oh, just this one.
Yeah, it's your JPEG original bullshit that I'll have to fix.
Well, these are pings.
Oh, well, there you go.
Pings. Ping images.
Pingies. Not pingies. Is that all of them?
Yeah, that's all of them. There's other things in this folder, but I thought that was a discussion.
Yeah.
It's a short but sweet hint at I was not very good.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh my God, if that was 2004, that was literally 2 years before I graduated high school. So I was
16?
I was probably 15. I think I'm a year younger.
17?
Yeah. Huh. I was a year younger than everyone else, so... Because my birthday's in October.
And there you be.
Yep.
There you be.
It's not very good. There you go.
Alright, what do you want to make music with?
Oh man.
I don't think I can make...
Where's Obi-Wan?
I already have Obi-Wan. Get your own.
Oh boy.
But I don't even know what I can do with Obi-Wan.
I'm gonna make a... Hello.
Obi-Wan doesn't really make any sounds unless I drag him across the microphone, and I don't know the terrible sounds it's gonna make.
Well, here, hit him against this ancient crocodile. Oh
Nothing.
My God, it makes no noise.
It's made of rubber.
If you hit him with this pin, does it make a noise? Makes
not really.
Noise. I'm also holding it with my left hand. I'm not very good at this. Could you hit him with this?
No, you can't hit Obi-Wan with anything. He's made of rubber.
Thank you for watching FridgeArt. She scratched Obi-Wan a little bit across the microphone.
I don't know how this is going to sound, so if this is super loud, I'm sorry.
He thought Anakin was his brother.
If you guys want to send anything, FridgeArtPodcast@gmail.com. Oh my God, look at the line.
I don't know what that means, though.
That means it's super loud.
Have fun with that, folks. No, it could be quiet. Maybe.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
All right, that's fine. You can see where you did it before.
Yeah, so. That might just be us laughing.
Okay.
We have a very Fishbone-esque pattern when we laugh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we do.
Oh. Okay, anyways, thank you guys.
Sorry about that. We were watching the thing go by.
Yeah, we gotta stop doing that. Alright, bye-bye.